Hi guys, I'm back. I want to share with you my submission to the swap, the halfway to Halloween swap at Alternative Junk Journals over on Facebook, the Facebook group that Dolly from Gypsy Rose Papery has started up, and she is hosting this swap. So I thought I'd join in. This is I have to get this in here so that I can make the swap. So I decided to do witches. Halloween witches, and they had to be soft cover, and I know I've gone over the paper requirements, so I've done a few more than I was probably supposed to. In the front here, I couldn't decide which image I like, so I actually I made two, and then for I really like this one here mostly, and then because this is a pocket on both sides, I could just tuck that in there. So yeah, lots of these are my favorite color combinations together when I think of a witch anyway. So everything in here is all different types of witches, retro and vintage. Here's look at these charms. Isn't that cool? I get my charms from Bohemian Findings on Etsy. Okay, so let's just go in here and I'll just show you what I did. It's got front and back pockets. These has this really cool little trim that I had in my stash, and I did it on the front and the back. And this is a pocket here. And I've just tucked a little piece in there just to remember that it was a pocket there. And then here I have this owl. This is a piece from the scrapbook paper pad that I used. I used two different kinds of pads. They were from Michaels. They weren't like anything special. I just used the images in it that I liked. All right, so this I'll link below the list of the digital kits that I've used. There's quite an array of them. And so I've put a mix of plain with vintage, like plain pages with some vintage pages. And this is a little paper bag, and it's got some little tags in it. I've just made a little pocket here, just sewn that. And then here's another charm. This one is a little witch hat charm. That looked really cute. And I've stitched around. I've just added this was a piece that I cut off the paper pad that I was using as well. And this flips out. So I've used some coffee paper and a couple of different digitals. But I mean, the recipient, whoever gets this, can definitely make it their own, even though I had to stop fluffing it. I'm not really a foo-foo kind of person, but I just felt inclined with Halloween because I just love these colors together with witches. I was a witch for Halloween probably almost every year. It's a little pocket or a little tag. This was a pocket I made out of the piece of ephemera from the scrapbook kit. Now you could glue these together and make this a pocket, or you've got a nice full space to do, a spread. Here is the third charm, and it's I don't know if you can see that. It's a black crescent moon with a little kitty. And I love this tag. It prints up Billy big, but I printed it smaller and made it in a tag. You would laugh too if you had seen what the moon saw on Halloween. I thought that was so cute. I may actually frame that up in my craft room. I love it. And there's another one of my favorite little vintage or retro witches. That little one's cute too. I know these are Tsunami Rose. So there are some tabs. I've used some black paper clips. This paper has a bit of a shine to it. It's kind of embossed. This is another paper bag here. And I've just added the witching hour. I think these are little Tim Holtz stickers. And I've just cut this one out and put her here. This was supposed to be the cover of one of the journal kit that I was using, but I just did a collage here and added this vintage picture and another little piece. This one says Witch from the paper pack. And you can't have a witch book without the Wicked Witch of the West. She's my favorite witch of all. I grew up, well, when I went out for Halloween, that is exactly the costume that I wore. My mother made it for me, and I painted my face green. I even had a nose that I put on that painted green as well. So too bad I wasn't organized enough to get my pictures out and I could show you my Halloween pictures. So I didn't go crazy with decorating. I had to restrain. Use some restraint because I could have decorated to the hills, but lots of little images. There she is again. There's a little purple doily, and these are little pieces from the scrapbook paper in this little bag. This is Hocus Pocus. Some more trim. I love this little crow. This is the signature that has the charm, and I've added this little black bead to it. I mean, it can move. You can have it at the top or the bottom, or you can take it off. Actually, I have another charm here I never got a chance to put on yet, but I didn't know where to put it yet. But it's hard to see, but it's a little witch stirring her cauldron. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, I'm going to add it with this. I haven't had a chance to put the goodie bag together that goes with this journal as well. I just added these in here. The recipient can collage with them. Here's the other side of the paper bag. And we have another pinup witch and a writing paper. This is a piece from the scrapbook paper pad. I love that page. Nice line space. Polka dots are also one of my favorite things. If the broom fits, ride it. It's cute. There's a nice big tag. I stitched this one. This one says pumpkin picking. This was from this trim here when I had to cut it up. This was the piece that would have went down the middle, so I just used it to make a tag. And my tag's all stitched around. And of course it's polka dots. Some more trim. There's the back page. Oops, I'll get that out there. Okay, and then there's the back again. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me on my entry for the swap. If you guys are interested in further swaps with different themes, I advise you to check out Dolly's Facebook page, Alternative Junk Journals, and maybe we'll see you there. Bye guys, take care.